to devise some kind of method or strategy to offset some of the events or a repetition of the events that have taken place here in Los Angeles recently. We have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain, stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put 2 dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Samir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coons. The white man to go nuts if he can't shoot. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
We are
sense.
denied not only civil rights but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin?
Ahmadiyyah.
Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, even to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame, and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They're trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations. I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
I'm
Queen.
getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation.
Queen.
In my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I won't always smoke like hookah. Talking reparations. America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Eric
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hate hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans?
OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho, say OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho, say OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Hey, hey, again, then step this way, step that way. Say OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Say OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Aye, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch?
All right. Hello, everyone. I was jamming. Thank you all for tuning in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your morning wake-up call. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified. Why have you done said, Queen, I know you're not crip walking. Anyway, go ahead and click the notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Dr._A_Shakur, TikTok at Dr. A Shakur, and Twitter at DGoddess27. And as per usual, if you don't like what the Queen is cooking, you already know what to do. Exit stage left. Okay, so before we get started with these receipts, I thought y'all might want to see this.
Hi. Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? P-Rest, that's for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted, ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy, nigga better straighten they posture. Got favorites all up in contact, might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding, fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on, he fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena, that predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the wrong label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance, let me...
All right. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see who is in here. All right, Aeon, Nessie X, Alice Childs is here, Sophie. All right, All Hell Nah, Exquisite Film, Above All the Drama, Brand Slayer, Nicole, James Allen, Battle X, Exquisite Film, Brian Splat Paragon, Kajima, Nita's and Mike's World, Brutha. All right, so let's get into it. Jeff ATL. All right, shout out to all of my loyal royals. I see you, Root Trackers. Kimberly is here. All right, Brand Slayer TV. The P is in the house. Priscilla is here. Okay, so let's get this party started. All right, Amazing Tribe, Club Dead. All right, shout out to all my loyal royals and everyone tuned into the Queen. Let's get into it because we have another case of Drake crying wolf. Okay, I want y'all to pay attention. So you need to tell me that there was a shooting at Drake's house where someone was injured, and then someone was arrested for trying to get inside, and then someone else was arrested for trying to get inside. Yeah. Okay, I just want y'all to pay attention because Drake is the boy who cried wolf. Okay, please pay attention. Now, first things first, I want you all to remember what I told you all the other day, okay, about how the record labels make all this money when they have these rap beefs at the end of the day. And so, do y'all think Lucian Grainge was upset by the beef? Well, he wasn't until he was. Because now the gatekeepers, they want to snatch his bags. And we're going to get into that in just a moment. But before we do, let's talk about this other alleged break-in. And that's literally what they called it. I want y'all to pay attention. Because Drake is being exposed for filth at the end of the day. Now, look at this title right here. Y'all see that? Another day, another alleged trespasser. Okay, second one in 2 days. Now pay attention to the fact that they said alleged. And the people were clearly there and arrested. So why did they say alleged? Well, because Drake's crying wolf. That's all it is. I'm here to tell you. That's my opinion. I'm standing on it. All right? Drake's security is working overtime because TMZ has learned a person allegedly tried to get in his home again this week. The second such incident since the shooting. Now, according to the Toronto Police Service, at approximately 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, police were called to a person trespassing on the property. For someone who lives in a $100 million house, he must have the most lax security ever. Okay? Now, we're told that the trespasser got in an altercation with security before cops arrived, and he was taken to the hospital. There were rumblings something new was afoot when a video got uploaded to social media Thursday that showed a fresh ambulance at Drake's pad. Police say they're investigating. They say it's been a scary week for Drake's household, which just yesterday dealt with a would-be intruder who was stopped at the gates by security, who was also detained until the cops arrived. Now, earlier in the week, the house was caught up in a drive-by shooting. Remember, one of the security guards took a bullet during the incident. The security guard was hospitalized, and his condition was described as serious at the time. Unclear how he is now. Yeah, they know how he is, okay? I'm sorry, how do they not know? Isn't that Drake's security? So Drake would know to tell them? Of course. I want y'all to pay attention. Now, no word on what's causing all of the security issues. Drake crying wolf is what's causing these security issues, but I digress. Although Drake's rap beef with Kendrick Lamar and other artists has been top of mind for people looking to point fingers, cops told us they were aware of the beef, but haven't said that it's all related. Okay? That's because it isn't related. I told you all, I've been telling you all for days, that Drake knows exactly what's going on. Okay, please pay attention. Drake knows what's going on, and he's crying wolf. Now, let me share my TikTok that I did a couple of days ago. All right, like stuff, everyone, please like and share. Because, see, when I be telling y'all what's really going down, some people don't want to listen. All right, some people don't want to listen. So pay attention, because today I got all the receipts. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Ahmadiyyah Shakur. There's a rumor going around that Universal Music Group sat down with Kendrick Lamar and asked him to call off the beef with Drake and to apologize to Drake publicly, and then say that the things he said about him being a PDF file were not true. Let's get into it. Now, UMG has denied the allegations and said they have not gotten in the middle of it, and nor would they ever try to mediate or stop a beef that's going on. At the end of the day, the blind item is supposedly fake. Okay, someone clearly made that up, and see, that's why I don't like to use blind items, because anyone could just make up anything and just put it out there on the internet, and then people start using it. Everyone's telling the same story, whether the story is true or false. Now, here's the thing. At the end of the day, they've made a lot of streams, a lot of money off of this beat. All of these songs being dropped back to back. Let's not forget that Kendrick and Drake are both under Universal Music Group. Please pay attention. Drake's albums on his OVO label are distributed by Republic Records. Kendrick's first major diss track against Drake, titled Like That, was also a Republic release. And like I said, Kendrick is signed to Interscope for a joint deal, and Interscope is under the umbrella of UMG. So UMG is winning regardless as to how the beef goes. But please pay attention. Now, if there was anything that I believed about this whole thing, it would be that Drake, who's just a whiny little Karen, in my opinion, that he would have gone to Lucian Grainge, who's the CEO of UMG, and begged him to please call off Kendrick. Tell him to leave me alone. I've had enough. I'm sinking in quicksand. It's all going too far. I wouldn't be surprised if he did something like that. And, you know, they probably told him no, because they're all about their finances. And like I said, this is very beneficial for the record label. At the end of the day, record labels sometimes manufacture beefs. Please pay attention. Another thing that I find interesting is that amid this beef, it has been reported that Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, and others will be returning to TikTok, okay, as UMG dispute comes to an end. So do you think that's a coincidence? Because I don't. And let's not forget that some of these artists are actually worth more to their labels when they're deceased rather than alive. Okay, look at the case of Tupac and Biggie. How much money was generated because of their deaths? Look at the fact that Diddy made far more money off of Biggie after he was dead than he did when Biggie was living, and he made that money for longer. Okay, he's been making money off of Biggie's death for almost 30 years. Biggie died when he was 24. So which do you think that he would have preferred? Okay, that's just what I'm saying. And also, let's not forget that some of these labels actually have life insurance policies on their artists, like Empire Records allegedly does. And many of their artists have passed away, okay, like PNB Rock, King Von, okay, Young Dolph, and others. Please pay attention. And I told you earlier that both Drake and Kendrick had songs released through Republic Records. What I forgot to say is that Republic Records is also a division of UMG, which is run by none other than Lucian Grainge. So he's getting his coins, okay? At the end of the day, Lucian is not worried about any of this. Drake was only concerned and worried and butthurt and bit out of shape because he was getting dragged, okay? And he was being exposed for filth. At the end of the day, whether Drake goes downhill or not, Lucian Grainge and UMG, they're still gonna make their money. Please pay attention. All right, he's going to still make his money, or so he thought, okay? Willard says, Mrs. Ebony Shakur, you remember the 2 legendary Biggie songs, Dead Wrong and 10 Crack Commandments? You think that applies to Drake and the rap industry of today? Well, that's a good question, because I don't remember the song, the 10 Crack Commandments, but the other one, absolutely. Okay, I absolutely think so. Now, with that all being said, and didn't Eminem have a song with that same title? Now, here's the thing. As I said in that video, that Lucian Grainge and the record labels were still going to make their money. Yes, absolutely. And sometimes they absolutely do manufacture beats. Now, I don't think they manufactured this one, but what I do think is that Lucian didn't have a problem with this, because here's why. Now, I want you all to pay attention, because you heard it here first. Okay, you heard it here first. And when I say, for the record, when I say you heard it here first, I don't mean that I'm the first one to break a story. What I mean when I say that is I'm the first one to put the pieces of the puzzle together and make it make sense. All right? That's what I'm saying. Now, Kojima says, just know Drake beef with Kendrick and The Weeknd just a stage show. And he also don't like how he felt both should assign to OVO since he gave them national exposure first. LOL. He's big man. Yes, and I said that the other day. Well, that's the first thing I said when I talked about it. Remember, I told you guys that they were trying to go in on Kendrick about his wife being biracial and him saying something about Drake. And then that's the same time I told you all that Drake was butthurt and been out of shape because he felt like The Weeknd owed him something. All right? And he also fought to get Kendrick on tour with him at one point. But now he's a whole hater. Okay, but so here's the thing. Likes up, everyone. Please get the likes up. There have been many break-ins at Drake's house. Do you all know that? Do you remember? See, the thing is, they tried to paint the picture that Kendrick is the cause of them breaking in his house because of the Google map picture that was posted. But people have been breaking in Drake's house. So let's talk about that real quick before I get into the next topic, because I almost forgot. All right, and so let's talk about it. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you in advance. Now, there was a woman who broke in Drake's mansion and was in there drinking a soda or a Sprite or something. Yeah, here it is. Now, this is from 2017. Okay, woman breaks into Drake's mansion, drinks his Fiji water, and tries on one of his hoodies. Do y'all remember this? Do y'all remember this? Because I'm just saying, if they're trying to sit here and paint the narrative that Kendrick is the reason, like that guy I showed you all in the news report the other day, if you remember, y'all see that title? There it is right there. There it is right there from 2017. Now, mind you, y'all think Drake got Diddy party videos? Diddy got videos of Drake likely at the parties. Pay attention. Now, with that all and I showed you all the proof when they were on that yacht. When the alleged incident happened, Drake was on the yacht too. I showed y'all the video footage of him and Fritch Montana and everybody else on their way to the to the yacht. Now, with that all being said, this woman broke in Drake's house in 2017. A woman who reportedly was arrested after breaking into Drake's mansion in Los Angeles and drinking his Fiji water. Now, according to TMZ, a member of Drake's team was checking his home on April 3rd in the evening and discovered a 24-year-old woman in the bedroom wearing Drake's hoodie. When police were called, the woman is said to have claimed that she had permission to enter, but later confessed to taking Pepsi, Sprite, and Fiji water. Okay? This is all so nefarious. Now I just want y'all to pay attention. So you mean to tell me somebody's always breaking in all of Drake's mansions? None of them have adequate security? How does someone just get up in your house and drink your water and your drinks? Okay? But anyway, that's not the only time, because here's another incident. A woman armed with a knife breaks into Drake's house. Now, this isn't the same woman. This was in 2021. Please pay attention. All right? Please pay attention. At the end of the day, when you find real receipts, you don't have to make up lies and paint narratives like fake Nancy Drew. Okay? Woman armed with knife tries to get into Drake's property. And so let's talk about it. And so a woman armed with a knife tried to get into Drake's property. Now, this was at his Toronto mansion. So she tried to get into Drake's estate in Canada while the rapper was home Tuesday, according to cops and sources. The female intruder confronted security inside the superstar's Toronto mansion gate and allegedly hit one guard with a pipe. And this was around 4:50 p.m. before being taken into custody. All right, so I just want you all to pay attention. And they said the Canadian God's Plan rapper was inside of the extravagant 50,000 square foot home at the time. And they say a female adult was carrying a knife and she was arrested, according to the Toronto police source. Okay, she did not gain any kind of entry into the property and there were no injuries. All right, so this is a common occurrence with Drake's all I'm saying. And that's not even the last one. Hold on, there's another one that I found too. This one is where Odell Beckham recounts that he was there when people broke in. Odell Beckham Jr. recounts being present while fans broke into Drake's Hidden Hills home. He says, "I'll never forget that. Broke into his house at 7:30 or 8 in the morning. That's insane." Now, that's what Odell said. Okay, please pay attention. Odell Beckham Jr. and Drake have struck a friendship over the last several years. So much so that the Super Bowl winner used to stay at the Toronto superstar's home in Hidden Hills. Now, Beckham recently recounted a time when he was present at the Six Gods residence while fans broke inside. Says somehow these guys found the boy's house and broke into it. Okay, this is what he told his teammate from the Baltimore Ravens, Marlon Humphrey. Okay, and this was on January the 15th. Now, this is what he said on an episode of Punchline Podcast also. And man, they came into the room like, we made it to Drake's crib. Their socks were dirty as hell, like they had to crawl through the mountains to get here. So I had to try and play it cool. I had to dap them up, but I was like on edge at this point. All right, OBJ stated that upon realizing he was there, they began to ask for pictures and autographs, but he was more concerned with his safety. So these people come up in your house and ask you for autographs and pics? This is all crazy. Okay, where is the security? And to me, Odell goes on to say, and to me, I don't know if they were carrying something. I don't know what it was. So I gave them the picture, the autograph, boom, kicked them out. Instantly called security, instantly called cops. But I'm talking about broke into his house. I'll never forget that. Broke into his house at 7:30 or 8 in the morning. That's insane. All right, so I'm sorry. Can anybody make that make sense? And so they really tried to paint a narrative when I played you all that report the other day, when that guy was saying, yeah, but didn't they, before all this happened, they posted a picture of his house on Google Maps. And I know they said that everybody knew where he lived, but I don't think everybody knew where he lived. Yeah, well, plenty of people do know where he lives, apparently, okay? No matter which mansion, there's somebody always getting to any of them. All right, please pay attention. Root Tracker said the security was asleep. Okay? Oh, so crazy. Now, with that all being said, let's talk about how many of these rappers have apologized to Kendrick. Why is everybody apologizing to Kendrick? I'm sorry, because Kendrick is the GOAT, and they know it. Nobody wants the smoke. Please pay attention. Now, we already know that J. Cole apologized, right? We already know about that. But let's talk about the rest of them and how Drake was hating when one person specifically apologized to Kendrick. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, here it is right here. Lupe Fiasco. Lupe Fiasco apologized to Kendrick, even though now he's trying to say that he didn't, but we have the receipts, sir. And I happen to love Lupe Fiasco, okay? He's a good lyricist. But clearly he apologized, okay? He said, I'll never do that ish again. And then he apologized for criticizing Kendrick Lamar's talent, because he basically was trying to say that Kendrick wasn't a top rapper. He wasn't a lyricist to be concerned about. Okay, I just want you all to pay attention. Now he comes back and says that he didn't say that. He says, I never apologize. I fear no rapper of any kind. Well, is that right? Lupe Fiasco denies having apologized to Kendrick in a series of since deleted 2018 posts where he outlined why he believed the Compton native was not a top tier lyricist. Okay, now he deleted those tweets, but in 2018 he absolutely did apologize. That's what you did. Now his rebuttal comes in response to a complex piece by Tracy Williams Cohen about rappers who have apologized to Kendrick over the years. All right, relax, yo. The 42-year-old wrote in a quoted tweet. He added in a follow-up, I wasn't apologizing to him, LOL. Yeah, he was. He literally said, I apologize. Lupe says he was only sorry about the entire shindig because it was such a waste of time and energy and something that actually had nothing to do with him. In 2018, the Chicago native spoke out about Kendrick's table-shaking control verse from 2013, which he found whack and super overhyped, they say. Now, for someone claiming to be the best rapper alive. So on Monday, Lupe tweeted saying, keep my name clean. I fear no rapper of any kind or any time. K. Solid, but y'all need to chill. LOL. So with that all being said, here's the thing. Maybe I should have just left it alone, even though my impetus was the control verse. This is what he said in the 2018 post. Okay, please pay attention. He said, put yourself out there like that. Okay, you put yourself out there like that. So you open yourself up to critique. I apologize for even engaging and talking about ninjas' careers. I'll never do that ish again. Now, Fiasco has revealed that this time around, he hasn't heard Kendrick's verse on the Hot 100 chart topping Like That or J. Cole's 7-minute drill, besides an accidental little things scrolling through social media and seeing the samples of the lyrics typed on memes. Other than that, I'm in the dark on the whole thing and will remain so. Next tweet, he clarified, I don't really care. Good night. Okay, now he knows darn well he's heard about it because we all have. Now, let's talk about when Macklemore apologized to Kendrick because Macklemore won the Grammy. This was in 2014. Okay, he sent Kendrick a text. So let's talk about it. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. Macklemore made his private apology public 10 years ago, and the Grammys haven't been the same. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis won Best Rap Album at the 2014 Grammy Awards over Kendrick Lamar, okay, and among others, which Drake was also nominated for the same category. Okay, the apology that followed set a bizarre expectation for future winners. All right, and so with that all being said, here's the thing. Drake was mad and butthurt, like I said. And the reason I believe Drake was mad because he dissed he dissed Macklemore after that. Now, I think the reason he dissed him was simply because if he's apologizing to Kendrick for winning, and he's telling Kendrick he deserves it, well, that means he thinks Kendrick is better than Drake. Okay? Now, Kendrick praised him for the apology. Kendrick Lamar praises Macklemore's apologetic Grammy text, saying they say Drake may have been angered by Macklemore's Grammy post, the apology to Kendrick Lamar, but speaking publicly about the incident for the first time, the top dog star himself was less distraught, and he appreciated Macklemore's apology. All right, so plenty of people have apologized, is all I'm saying. And then last but not least, Drake disses Macklemore's Kendrick Grammy apology text. He said that ish was whack as F. Was he mad or was he mad? Let me just show you all this real quick. Let me just put this up on the screen. All right? See, I'm telling y'all, Drake is done for and he knows it. And his sugar daddy is going to be done for in a minute. Please pay attention. Y'all see that? Drake's a whole hater. Okay, please pay attention. Please pay attention. Now, goes on to say, it felt cheap. It didn't feel genuine. Why do that? Why feel guilt? You think those guys would pay homage to you if they won? That's what Drake said. That's what Drake said. So at last month's Grammy Awards, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis dominated the hip-hop categories. But Macklemore felt that their win for the best rap album was underdeserved. Now, in a much publicized exchange, Macklemore apologized to Kendrick Lamar via text. He said, "You got robbed. I wanted you to win. You should have. It's weird and it sucks that I robbed you." Okay, this is what Macklemore posted a screenshot of. He posted a screenshot of the text on Twitter as well. On Instagram. Now, it was widely criticized as a self-congratulatory move. That's what some people thought. Lamar, however, responded kindly, noting that Macklemore's win was well-deserved. Because Kendrick's not a hater. Drake is. Drake, who was also nominated for the Best Rap Album, right along with Kanye and Jay-Z, had a stronger opinion. And as Rolling Stone reports, Drake said of the text, "That ish was whack as F." I was like, you won. Why are you posting your text message? Just chill. Take your W. And if you feel you didn't deserve it, go get better. Make better music. It felt cheap. It didn't feel genuine. Why do that? Why feel guilt? You think those guys would have paid homage to you if they won? This is how the world works. He made a brand of music that appealed to more people than me. Hove, Kanye. That appeal to people more than me. That's a typo they have in here. That appeal to people more than me, Hove, Kanye, and Kendrick. Whether people want to say it's racial or whether it's just the fact that he tapped into something we can't tap into, that's just how the cards fall. Own your ish. First of all, why is Drake even speaking? Okay? He added this. To name just Kendrick, that ish made me feel funny. You felt funny because you're a hater, Drake. Please sit down. Okay, that ish made me feel funny. No, in that case, you robbed everybody. We all need text messages. Oh, poor little Drake, mad because Macklemore didn't acknowledge him and didn't feel that he deserved it. Okay? I just want y'all to pay attention. I just want y'all to pay attention. It's all nefarious. With that all being said, let me continue. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Here's where it gets real crazy. Pay attention. Now, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar's rap beef has turned ugly. Who's benefiting from such a spectacle? Now, the verbal boxing match is great entertainment, but the real winners are the artists and label executives getting rich from the spectacle. Now, didn't I tell you all that these labels get rich from this? And some people are saying, oh, but they want to stop it because they're losing money. No, they weren't losing money, but Lucian's about to. Pay attention. Now, the sight of two or more people tearing chunks of each other is one of humanity's first and most enduring forms of entertainment. The sheer excitement, the intrigue, the unpredictability, and the adrenaline rush, the bloodlust. Who can resist? And in exchange for their courage, discipline, and possibly even their lives, we reward our gladiators handsomely. It's payday for the poetic, profit-seeking, pride-protecting feud between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Easily the landmark competitive event of our time. Rappers are the modern gladiators and poets. And thanks to social media and the fact that every major media organization worth its salt, the BBC, the New York Times, the Guardian, etc., has dedicated prominent real estate and contextualized the beef of blow to blow, track by track, and the words of their Coliseum. Are you not, in the words of the Coliseum, are you not entertained? And so we see all the modern tools of warfare deployed. High and low tech espionage, infiltration of enemy camps, artificial intelligence. Remember when Drake released the AI generated verses with Snoop Dogg and the late Tupac? All right. This has been components. I'm sorry. This is a typo. This has been a component that has made everything go crazy. Everyone's been listening and tuning in, and the record labels are waiting to get their payday. Now, there's been leaks, disinformation events, racial propaganda, social media hostilities. This has resulted in numerous direct, highly innovative diss tracks. Some of those, some to make you think, some to make you dance, some to make you TikTok, and all to defame the opponents. So why are we so entertained by this? There seems genuine enmity between the two. But there is also the cultural dissonance. Lamar and Drake aren't gangster rappers, now known for hurling epithets and busting off shots in nightclubs. They're clearly talking about Diddy. Y'all see how they slid the shade in and busted off shots at nightclubs? Please pay attention. They spring from the parallel tradition of hip hop, which is still highly entertaining but full of substance and drenched in social nourishment. Both are influenced by Fonte Coleman, perhaps the most influential rapper you've never heard of. Though Drake focused on more commercially appealing music, often targeted overtly at the ladies, Lamar specialized in socially conscious issues, documenting the plight of the downtrodden, or as Drake described him, rapping like you trying to free the slaves, okay? Nevertheless, neither the ladies' men nor the preacher man are shy about holding their ground in this battle. As they duke it out, it's worth remembering that both have their music released under the umbrella of the same record conglomerate, which I told you all days ago. Universal Music Group, now UMG, is led by the 64-year-old British executive, Sir Lucian Grainge, who may well be looking at the balance sheets and skipping to work each day. Well, that's what he was doing. You see, when people were talking about Lucian's going to be losing money, first of all, like I said, he wasn't going to lose any money because they own Drake's catalog that predates 2018. Everything that he did with Young Money. All right. And at the end of the day, they gave Drake a very lucrative deal. And in that deal, that benefits them as well. Okay. So with that all being said, it goes on to say, the barbs are clever, but they're not all pretty. And that may eventually give the label executives pause. Now, on the track Family Matters, Drake accused Lamar, a Pulitzer Prize-winning megaphone, of socially important matters of being a domestic abuser. On They Not Like Us, Lamar accused Drake of being a certified PDF file. Okay, it went from jousting to sledging to accusations of serious criminality, basking all the while in sustained profitability. The insults don't have to be true. We know that feuding rappers cultivate similar relationships with the truth as tobacco and oil companies. They exaggerate, fabricate, and all of the above. Okay, so with that all being said, here's what I want you all to pay attention to. Now, here's why it's getting tricky. Because, for one, Lucian was about to be skipping to the bank. He actually thought he was. But then something turned up. And here's the thing, too. This was supposed to be a distraction from Diddy. Remember when I told you all days ago? I said at the end of the day, I bet Diddy is so happy and glad that for once, everybody's not talking about him. We're talking about something else that's trending. And so Lucian Grainge was glad too. And why was Lucian Grainge so glad? That's because he's named in the lawsuit with Diddy. And he's alleged to have been the person funding all of Diddy's tryst and all of those freak-offs and everything else. So with that all being said, don't you think Lucian Grainge was happy that there was a beat to get everyone's mind off of it? But here's what happened. You see, just as he was so thrilled about this whole beef, and he was trying to hoping that it would take everybody's mind off of the Diddy lawsuit and allegations and all of that, the sex trafficking and all those things, and they talk about minors being at the parties, underage girls, and all of these things that he was allegedly affiliated with. But guess what happened? The battle took a turn for the worst. And then Kendrick started calling Drake out, right? About underage girls, the same thing that's alleged in Diddy's lawsuits, and then talking about sex trafficking, the same thing that's alleged in Diddy's lawsuit. So then what happens with Lucian? Then Lucian realizes, wait a minute, I'm trying to get people's minds off of this because I have been linked to it. And now it's circled back around and it comes right back to me. So yeah, I think maybe this beat should stop. Okay? I want you all to pay attention. But the other biggest reason that Lucian is not happy is because the powers that be, well, they want to keep his money. They don't want him to get paid all of a sudden. Please pay attention. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you in advance. Hold on. I'm looking for this receipt. Oh, and don't let me forget to tell you all about the message that Drake posted the other day. Now, listen to this, because Lucian is about to lose a $149 million bonus. And here's why. And just remember, you heard it here first. Drake and Kendrick Lamar's battle for rap supremacy. They battle for rap supremacy as their boss fights for a $149 million bonus. So here's what they say. While Drake and Kendrick are embroiled in a vicious lyrical battle, their boss is fighting for a whopping $149 million payout. Both artists' labels are under the umbrella of Universal Music Group, whose CEO, Lucian Grainge, is under the microscope. And why is he under the microscope? Because he's been tied to Diddy and those allegations against him in the lawsuit. Now, an influential advisory firm is reportedly scrutinizing his bonus and looks set to urge the shareholders. See, these are the real gatekeepers. When we say Diddy, you know, people call Diddy a gatekeeper, but I told you all, Diddy's an overseer. Diddy is the overseer. Okay, please pay attention. Now, it goes on to say they're scrutinizing his bonus, and they look to urge the shareholders to reject his excessive compensation package. Okay, Lucian may not get that bag after all. He's not going to get it, I'm pretty sure. Now, Grainge, whom Kanye West referred to as Drake's rich baby daddy in a recent interview, is at risk of losing the package, which included a share-based bonus of almost $100 million. Now, Glass Lewis says such bonuses undermine the integrity of a company's incentive system, and Grainge's payout will be on the agenda for shareholders at the next annual meeting, which is going to be May the 16th. Pay attention. Meanwhile, UMG responded to a rumor that they intervened in the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. A viral blind item report circulating online claimed that UMG asked K-Dot and The Weeknd to squash the beef, fearing that Drake was losing the battle. However, a source rejected that rumor, insisting the label would never intervene in rap beef. And no, they wouldn't, like I told you all. Now, and I told you all that I don't really go by what TMZ says most of the time. I don't really believe things that they say because they're run by a certain group of people. And at the end of the day, they often paint narratives. But you see, TMZ wasn't the only one to report it about that fake blind item. Okay, there were a myriad of people, other publications that also reported it. Now, however, as Grainge fights to keep his multi-million-dollar bonus, Drake and Kendrick continue to dominate the charts. Their respective diss tracks are set to rack up a combined 250 million streams across all platforms in the United States alone. The numbers reportedly account for around 20% of all streams on the Billboard Hot 100. Okay, so it's not looking good for his rich baby daddy, is all I'm saying. And in case you're wondering who Glass Lewis is, okay, because Glass Lewis was basically the one saying that they need to have a sit down and they need to talk to these shareholders. Okay, they need to let them know that this goes against the integrity of the company, and for him to be getting this is almost a conflict of interest. But who are Glass Lewis? They're a powerful private regulator, okay, and they talk about the effects of conflicts of interest. All right, please pay attention. So with that all being said, the gateholders are holding his bag hostage. Now that we've got all that out the way, a Drake certified La Mesta says Amazing Tribe. Roddy says Black people as a whole, we are always distracted. Well, you know, Dead Crazy Speech Aaron says sounds like thugs to me, Queen. Oh, of course, they are thugs. They're just thugs who wear suits and ties. That's absolutely what they are. At the end of the day, Roddy, yes, our people do get distracted. But as I told you all numerous of times, the only ones of us who get distracted are the ones who can't multitask. The ones who can only focus their attention and energy on one thing at a time. Okay, I'm never distracted. No matter what I'm talking about and focusing on, I'm always focusing on other things too. So that's how that goes. But now I want you all to see this. Okay, Minister Farrakhan spoke on Kendrick and called him a boss. And 8 years ago, Barack Obama was asked the question, who would win between Drake and Kendrick? Let's get into it.
When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew, don't have to validate none of their contracts.
Well, come on over. We got us a fight going on that's a good bit of fun.
Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy. Drake has a rich baby daddy.
Let's talk about you being Jewish real quick.
Let's do that.
Because a lot of people think that, like, Asher's Jewish.
Right.
He's not. His dad's Jewish. He doesn't really identify. All loves to Jews, but he's not Jewish.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand...
But he wasn't there. He didn't read his portion, first of all.
You didn't have a bar mitzvah.
Come on. Are you serious?
You had a... Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Just tell... You don't understand how big you're about to be in the Jew world.
You don't understand how big it is. First of all, I live in an all-Jewish area, so
where is that?
Forest Hill.
Okay.
I went to a predominantly Jewish school growing up. I definitely had a bar mitzvah in an Italian restaurant, mind you. Well, there's Jewish, and we have great Jewish dinners like Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur.
First text message you ever sent me. Good Shabbos.
Yep, good Shabbos.
He kept it real.
Yep.
Have you gotten approached yet by like the Jewish media yet?
No, I haven't gotten approached by the Jewish media, but somebody today, who I won't mention, was like, you know how big you're gonna be?
So Drake's got...
If Drake and Kendrick Lamar got in a rap battle, who do you think would win?
You got to go with Kendrick. I'm just saying. I think Drake is an outstanding entertainer, but Kendrick, his lyrics, his last album was outstanding.
Excellent. All right.
Best album I think last year.
Thanks so much for your time, Mr. President. Excellent. If Drake...
Say what you feel. Put it out there with strength. They allowed you to call your women bitches and whores. Now put it out there how you love your black self and you want to see black people free. We'll back you up. Kendrick Lamar set a new standard. He freed rappers to come on up. He's the boss. He's the boss. Now, when the rappers are free to say it like it is and say what they feel and teach their people through music and rap and song and dance, the cultural revolution is on.
Before we got together, but she just never told me.
In the book, there's that part in the book where you say that he came in and told you that he is your girl.
Oh, when he
yeah.
I wasn't worried about that. I mean, I was just, that's just how life goes when you locked up. Yeah, I know.
But she's done, you moved on, life is good. Life is good. Will you rap about that? Do you think it'll end up on a song maybe you two might,
No.
No?
She still be texting me and stuff, And stop texting me too, for real, because it still hurts.
Okay, I want you all to pay attention. That was Lil Wayne when he exposed the fact that Drake, in fact, did sleep with his woman while he was in jail. Came to visit him at the jail and told him. Now, the only reason he went and told Wayne is because he knew Wayne was going to find out. That's what that was. So Kendrick wasn't lying when he said that. So just another receipt to verify what Kendrick has said about Drake. I just want you all to pay attention. Meanwhile, Drake has not produced one receipt of anything ever that he has said about Kendrick. Okay, he hasn't produced anything. With that all being said, now I want you all to pay attention. Did you see that the part of the video where Drake was talking and the guy asked him if he was Jewish? You see, that's why I told you all the other day, I said this isn't just a rap beef or a rap battle. This is a cultural reckoning. And you heard what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan called it. He said a cultural revolution. Okay, so please pay attention. At the end of the day, Drake is not like us. He said that he went to a mostly Jewish school, lives in a Jewish neighborhood, okay, had a bar mitzvah and all of that. And that's all fine because that's where he's from. But at the end of the day, he's not like us, okay? He can't relate to us. You see, that's why he said the stuff about slavery. Okay, he called us slaves and said that Kendrick was rapping like he's trying to free the slaves, like I told you all days ago. Okay, before anybody picked up on that, said that he was rapping like he's trying to free the slaves, and then called him basically a fake activist. Okay, please pay attention. Please pay attention. Now, with that all being said, I thought this was interesting too.
Who's number one?
Jay-Z.
No, that's cool. It's okay. That's
Drake
okay.
number 3.
That's okay. I thought Drake was gonna be number 1.
M's not even on the list.
Eminem? Who else was on the list? Gucci who? Gucci Mane? Was on the list and Eminem went on the list? Shout out my nigga Gucci. Shout out my nigga Gucci.
People that would be like number 7. Number 7.
Man, who the hell was before me? It must be wait, real question, real quick. Was the list including like all hip hop like before and after as well?
Yes.
I can deal with that.
Jay-Z, Kendrick, Nas, Tupac, Eminem, Biggie, Lil Wayne at number 7.
Okay, I can deal with that.
It's the thing, Wayne. A lot of people can't. You are not at number 7, bro. I would say you're a 1, 2, or possibly 3.
Bro, I would tell you that I am a motherfucking 1. And everybody who named you named, and rest in peace. But everybody who named you named, they also know that I am number 1.
Okay, so you all saw the names that were on that list. Okay, you all saw the names that were on that list, and in that order. Okay, Jima said Wayne clears Aubrey. He didn't clear him. He exposed him. He said that Drake came to see him and let him know that he slept with his woman and that she still was texting him. Now, at the end of the day, I was surprised that Wayne said that he thought Drake was going to be number 1. I thought the only one who thought that was Drake. But I digress. Okay? I digress. Now, let's talk about Drake's record deal. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. And then we got to talk about this cryptic message. It's clearly a cry for help. Okay, it is clearly a cry for help. Pay attention. And now let me say this too. I didn't show you all the video because it's TMZ's and I don't want any copyright issues. But the video that they showed, where they showed the incident at Drake's house where someone was arrested, they show someone driving down the street playing Kendrick's music. Now, I want you to pay attention because that was a subliminal. Why would they show someone driving down the street in the car playing Kendrick's music? Because they're trying to make you immediately think of Kendrick when you see something happening at Drake's house. Please pay attention, okay? It's all cap. That's what it is. Okay, so Drake's $400 million Universal deal was reportedly one of the biggest deals in music history. And why do you all think that he got such a big deal in music history? Because he's not the best rapper in history. You know why he got that deal? Because of his culture. You heard what he said on that video when the guy was asking him about himself. And he said that somebody told him, you know how big you're going to be? Why was he going to be so big? Why would somebody be telling him that before he even got on? Because he's one of those people. Okay? Pay attention. Exactly. Okay, exactly, say it, mofo. Now, with that all being said, Drake is a certified millionaire. Well, Kendrick called him a certified PDF fighter, and I agree. Now, a recent deal with Universal just made him $400 million richer. According to Variety, the Scorpion King's deal with Universal was completed in 2021, though details are just now beginning to emerge about the extent of the deal. The outlet reports that Aubrey Graham, I know his name is Aubrey, but I'm sorry, he looks more like an Audrey to me, okay, was issued a check for $400 million in a deal that includes everything from song recordings to visual projects. The deal, similar to the one The Weeknd signed with the media giant, puts Drake in the Republic Records camp. Now, what's more, the deal is on par with some of the biggest deals in history. For example, according to Insider, Prince signed a $100 million deal with Warner Brothers. The legendary Whitney Houston signed a similar $100 million deal with Arista, with hers being the largest deal in that label's history. Jay-Z's deal was for $150 million with Live Nation in 2008. That also made the cut as being one of the highest in the industry. Now, as Lil Wayne's did also, because his was $150 million cash money, that deal in 2012. And prior to Drake's historic deal, Michael Jackson held the top spot as having the largest deal in music history, with $250 million going to his estate in 2010 from Sony Music. So find that all very interesting, okay? Now, from this rubric, it seems like Drake has the largest deal in music history, but let's take a closer look at the details of this historic deal. The details of Drake's LeBron-sized deal. According to Variety, Drake's $400 million Universal deal, called LeBron-sized deal, because of the sheer magnitude of both its value and its scope. It encompasses recordings, publishing, merchandise, and visual media projects. Put simply, it's a 360 deal on steroids. Okay, now Kendall Mentor wrote a book about the evolution of the 360 deal within the music industry. And in a nutshell, Mentor explained that a 360 deal is when a record label can take a portion of every form of income that an artist may make off of his or her music. Okay, the rise of this 360 deal correlated directly with the rise of digital music, which all but decimated the sales of physical music sales, such as records, CDs, cassettes, to name a few. Long considered the breadwinner and the bread and butter of the music industry. So how does Drake's deal benefit Drake? To be clear, the full terms of the deal have not been publicly disclosed. However, some speculate, or insiders speculate, that Drake owns his own masters, which is essential real estate of the music industry. Put simply, whoever owns the masters of a musical composition can and will make the lion's share of the money on licensing and other deals. Now, how does this benefit Universal? The deal helps solidify its catalog holdings. Okay, the company owns 3 million sound recordings and boasts 4 of the top 5 most streamed artists of the last decade on Spotify. And let's not forget, I just told you yesterday that Kendrick broke the record at Spotify, and he's also under the umbrella of Universal. All right, now that report listed Drake among UMG's 2021's re-signings and noted that $1.52 million was spent on catalog acquisitions. I'm sorry, 1.52 billion pounds, was spent on a catalog acquisitions and artist advances in 2020. Now, Drake is listed alongside Bob Dylan and Cash Money. His songs have also been ingested into the UMPG system. Okay, so with that all being said, yes, they're making money off of Drake as well as Drake's making money off of them. It's a 360 deal on steroids. And with that all being said, Lucian was about to get his little dirty hands on $149 million right amid this rap beef. But now the shareholders and the company that scrutinizes these things when it comes to conflicts of interest, known as Glass Lewis, they're saying, no, we don't need to give him all that money. It's too extensive. It's too big of a compensation for what he does. Now I want y'all to pay attention. And also, don't forget that they said they're looking at Lucian with a microscope. He's under the microscope because of those Diddy allegations. And see, Lucian knew this was all coming. His son knew it was all coming. That's why I told you the other day, his son Elliot wants the power for himself. He wants to be the big man in charge because he already knows his father's been implicated in the BS with Diddy. So they don't know if Lucian's going down or not. Okay? Now, we know that Lucian has a lot of ties and connections, but at the end of the day, here's the thing. People are greedy. These corporate people, they're greedy. The shareholders, the board of directors and all of that, they can vote you off. They can force you to sell your shares. They can do whatever they want. That's all I'm saying. When you've compromised the integrity of the company, you see. And so with that all being said, now they don't even want to give Lucian that bonus that he was all ready to get. So if y'all want to know why there are all these arrests being made at Drake's house, why there's all these incidents happening at Drake's house, well, in my humble opinion, and of course this is mere speculation, Lucian, aka Lucifer, in my opinion, and Drake are crying wolf. Because the beef was all fine till Lucian realizes, wait a second, they're not going to give me my bag? They're not going to give me my check? I'm not going to get those coins? There you go. Inker Boxer said Lucian sounds like a devil name. Yeah, it absolutely does. Okay, and quite befitting for the person that holds it, as far as I'm concerned. Now, with that all being said, I have something else I want you all to listen to. Okay, I'm going to put this overlay on the screen, and I want you all to hear this because this is a last desperate attempt by some Drake fanboys to hope that Drake can rise from the ashes like the phoenix. Please pay attention. This is all nefarious. Okay, I'm going to put this overlay on the screen so you all can hear this foolishness.
What they're doing to him, because he helped so many artists like become bigger, gave them their first number ones, gave them careers, and now he's looked at like, oh, he just used all these people for his advantage.
Incredibly whack. And also, this is, you know, they always say like,
but it don't, sorry to interrupt you, it don't matter because with everything, first of all, nothing gets changed here. All the Kendrick fans, the Drake haters, they get satisfied by what Kendrick's done, and then all the Drake fans, they either love what Drake did or they go, he lied, so it doesn't count. Okay. Nobody moves at all. Everybody just wants whatever they feel to be valid. I know you said that. Everybody just wants whatever they feel to be validated. It's no different than politics, it's no different than we have the feeling already. Everybody in the West Coast right now, where it's been a minute since the West Coast really had like a real, I don't want to say that Kendrick wasn't a top guy, but it's been a while since the West Coast has like dominated first time since the 90s in some sort of way. Everybody's fucking so excited by this. They're like, yo, we're back on top. We fucking got this. We're the baddest motherfuckers. So
let me pause that for a second. Truth Over Everything says, also, they had to lay off all those people because the companies were losing money. Why get a bonus if the company profit was not increasing? Exactly. But Lucian wants that bonus. He's fighting for it as we speak. He wants that money because he doesn't care about those people that got laid off, those people that got fired. Remember, I reported to you all days ago how so many of them have lost their jobs, they've gotten laid off and all of this, and the company was trying to recoup and all these things, like 40% of their staff, I think it was 20 to 40%, something like that, is all gone. These people had to get up out of there without a moment's notice. Please pay attention.
Their egos are satisfied. So obviously there's frustration, I'm sure, with Drake fans. Like, man, we really want to just clobber them and we didn't get this dub. But I don't think everybody just leaves Drake as a Drake fan. They've built too long.
I don't think everybody, but you said it's like politics, and swing voters is what decides the winner.
Well said.
Right now.
But here's the thing that people don't realize about politics. Swing voters still only vote based on their identity. That identity hasn't really been swung. It's just been moved from side to side. So, for example, the swing voter, like that middle America voter, that guy, if the Republican is saying we're opening the factory and the Democrat saying we're closing the factory, they swing Republican. And if the Democrat is saying we're opening the factory, the Republicans say we're closing, they go Democrat. Oh, yeah. What I'm saying is they're not real swing. Nobody's going to change sides in this battle. You just go towards whatever your identity wants. And with those swing voters, as they call them, their identity does not change. They just go to whoever is going to fulfill their identity. The same thing happens in these.
We're just saying that, like, now, if somebody was going for that top spot, I'm the best. Mm-hmm. So I think Kendrick has swayed people to give him that crown.
Yeah,
he got the crown right now.
If both of them dropped an album this year, I think Kendrick would.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
He will outsell first. But I don't think it's over. Consumption right now is like people want to see Kendrick, and it's gonna be interesting what he does. They want to see him have the run with him finally having the crown, right? And Drake fans are not leaving. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Drake fans, like, he's still gonna be the guy. And that's why I think Drake should just be like, he should look at this and be like, wait, I fucked up in giving this guy his first solo #1. And so many people are now on his side.
I hate saying shit and it takes y'all an hour to say it. I really hate saying shit. Is that what's happening now? I say shit, you guys go, nah. And then an hour later, you just say it, and I'm supposed to go, oh, you got a good point?
No one actually discounted that. We're saythe that wasn't the
what I'm saying is Drake still gave him a #1. It's still a feature.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
It's a feature, bro.
No, of course.
I want you all to pay attention. They're sitting there talking about Drake gave Kendrick a #1. They need to sit down, okay?
Your #1 comes off the diss battle from the biggest guy. It's a feature.
No, I'm still acknowledging that. Yeah. What I was always saying is that this guy was always either 1A or 2. Like
he's phenomenal. Like, again, that's why there's two different conversations. One is like, is this guy like musically prolific? Of course, he's amazing at making music. He's amazing at rap. Like, Kendrick is. I don't even think Drake would even utter the words he's bad at this. Like, I think the reason the fact that he's even beefing with him is because he goes, this guy's awesome at this.
I respect
and
it.
I want people to know that I'm more awesome. That's what he's.
Yeah, no, of course.
But to me, that's that insecurity. It's like, if he just knows he's more awesome, and he has the validation of the people coming out to the shows, the fan base, the ticket sales, literally every metric except the fans of the other guy, which he'll never sway anyway. The fans of the other guy are never going to be swayed. What I'm saying is it's a misstep based on his what I perceive as, and we all have this as performers. We're like, I just want to win everybody over. What if these people who don't like?
I think you look at it like a comic, but that's not what. Like in hip hop, it's a really contact adversarial sport.
What I'm saying is you could do it without dedicating the whole song, which we agreed earlier, which is you just put out a banger that got a little few bars to Kendrick, and then you make him put out the whole song first. By you putting out the whole song first, I think it gives Kendrick.
I always thought that. I always thought him going first. But again, here's the thing too. Kendrick has had the patience of waiting 10 years. And Drake, like, you know, Drake told me something, like, because he just went on like an 84 city tour.
Yeah.
He dropped 3 albums, went on 84. Like, the dude is exhausted.
Yeah.
Right? Before he was going on vacation, this motherfucker dissed him. He wants to get this over with now. He just wants to do it now. He's like, all right, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna get this done. And Kendrick has the advantage of, I could just play the whack-a-mole thing and be like, all right, well, I'll be back later.
Yep.
I want you all to pay attention to how DJ Academics is capping so hard for Drake. He literally is swinging from his junk. And y'all know what junk I'm talking about. Now, he's sitting there talking about that Drake, they're saying Drake gave Kendrick a #1. So, like, basically acting like Kendrick needs to give Drake the credit. And then he's sitting there talking about Drake is tired because he went on an 80-something city tour. And Kendrick has had 10 years and all this and that. And so Drake just wants to get it done. Yeah, he wants it to be over and get it done because he lost miserably. Okay, let's not paint narratives, DJ Academics. And you know what I'm starting to think? I believe that somebody from UMG is putting a few coins in Academics' pocket. And I specifically think so because TMZ, definitely, I believe they're getting a few coins from UMG, as many other people that they report favorably on and then paint narratives for. And another thing I noticed was, I don't know if you all saw this or not, but days ago, TMZ posted about what DJ Academics had to say about the beef, saying that Kendrick was winning, but Drake still can come back to the top or something. I'm paraphrasing. But the bottom line is, why is TMZ reporting what DJ Academics said? Like he's somebody important, or as if we really care about his miserable opinion. Please pay attention.
You know, and I think Drake cooked up something, but hoping to hear what Kendrick was going to come with. And it was clear Kendrick wasn't going to drop again. And he's just like, yo, what do I really got to do to make this guy rap? Like, you know, he's kind of posting on the gram like, yo, what's up? Any day now. And he's like, fuck it. I guess I have to start it off. However, I think that played into Kendrick's strategy because he was counterpunching it. If we're thinking about it, like, yo, I'm counterpunching.
Okay. It looks thirsty almost. It's like,
okay, you're trying to hit me with the hit song with push-ups? Okay, bet. Let me give you this layered song about I'm about to just dissect everything you got going on. Then Drake is like, okay, all right, let me try to play your game a little bit. and let me kind of cycle. And you're obsessed with these rumors because you were touched as a child. I remember you said that on your song, and he's now doing that. And Kendrick's like, psych, I got a club hit too, motherfucker. So
strategically, Kendrick played. Strategically.
He is. And Drake is a top tier chess player.
Yeah. Also, telling Drake.
Those little tidbits. So I have the van. That's the replica. I guess it's a replica of that van that was on your first album cover. I crushed it in my video. Oh, okay. The place you shot out from my city, New okay. I'm in there just chilling, showing you that I'm the boss of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing all these things that against, like, I always said, thank God that Meek Mill was so fucking stupid because that nigga was just playing like, he was playing like bingo. Like Drake was just running circles around him. But he's going at a guy who's just a master chess player that you can't even see his moves anywhere else. Yeah. Like someone actually said this. They said, hey, listen, Drake may have got a little bit of a big head, no diddy, because of the win over Meek. And one of those things where it's just that Meek just madly and badly misplayed his hand.
He was like heavily on drugs at that time.
Yeah, but think about this, right? If Pusha T had Drake fall back with a confirmation of a child, but what's the biggest expose you could have had of a rapper to that time? It would have been, you don't write your rhymes. Except you know how he fumbled it? The nigga tweeted it out 3 weeks before he made a song about it. It's like, if he revealed that on a song out of the blue, motherfucker, you don't write your rhymes. And we're like, huh? What are you talking about? Then just play the reference tracks. We might look at that differently.
And the song sucked.
Yeah, the song sucked.
All right, I've heard enough of the foolishness. So clearly some Kendrick haters. I just want y'all to pay attention. They're sitting there trying to make all these excuses for the little boy who cried wolf. Okay, Aubrey Graham. Now, right, please pay attention. Please pay attention. I'm sorry, but like I said, Drake looks more like an Audrey to me. He reminds me of Audrey Hepburn. Now, with that all being said, let's talk about this cryptic tweet or this post that he made yesterday. Hold on Instagram. Likes up, everyone, please. Don't forget to like and share. Please get the likes up. Thank you in advance. Okay. Drake with a cryptic post, and here's what the post says. Matter of fact, let me just pull it up on the screen. Hold on. Hold on, beloveds. I'm going to share my screen so you all can see this. James Allen said, App just be talking, hating on people that looks like him. Exactly. He absolutely does, beloved. Absolutely. Absolutely. Buckhurst DC says, talk about something else, Queen. Buckhurst DC, if you want to hear me talk about something else, come back at another time. Because today, we talking about this rap beef. Okay? Sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. Okay, so there you all can see that. So Drake with a cryptic post. But when you die, will people notice? When I go, there's going to be a lot of memories of me. Say what now? Say what now? There's going to be a lot of memories of him when he dies. What's really going on with that? Why is he posting such a thing? Now, there was some audio to that, but I didn't post it because that looks like a clip from a movie or something. And I don't want any copyright problems. Okay? But what is Drake talking about? Hold on. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because here's what it says. Drake shares cryptic Instagram post amid Kendrick Lamar beef. The video came from the Netflix series A Man in Full, starring Jeff Daniels. Okay, Drake is back to sharing cryptic messages via his Instagram as the feud with Kendrick Lamar rages on. The 37-year-old rapper posted a video touching on death and hate. It's saying, I don't mean this is a criticism. Maybe I do. But when I die, will people notice? Now, this is what Jeff Daniels was saying in the Netflix clip that was on there that I didn't play for copyright issues. Okay, so A Man in Full, the lead actor in the Netflix series A Man in Full says this while lying down on the ground. When I go, there are going to be a lot of memories of me by a lot of people, many who hate me. Even so, a person needs to live with vigor. Otherwise, what's the point? Drizzy shared this clip early on Thursday morning, May the 9th. Now, it's unclear what he is looking to convey here. Okay, what he's trying to convey. Is this him bowing out of the battle? Oh, exactly. He already did that. Like many people thought when he released The Hard Part 6 on Sunday evening, May the 5th. Is this him justifying the depths that he went to in the battle? Suggesting that Dave Free is the actual father of K-Dot's children with his fiancee, Whitney Alford, and that the Compton, California rapper domestically abused her. Time will tell what the Toronto superstar decides to do next. Okay? So I want you all to pay attention. Now, there's another post that someone made saying Drake lost the moment. Drake lost the moment Kendrick prayed about this ish on 6/16 in LA. Okay. He said, God, my confession is yours. But who am I if I don't go to war? Like he's a effing holy night or something. And so in the court of public opinion, many people believe that Drake lost the battle with Kendrick Lamar. That he lost the battle with Kendrick Lamar. Perhaps the Instagram post was a response to that. Drake lost the moment Kendrick prayed. I already read that part. But now some fans are saying that K-Dot's Saturday evening, May the 4th release, Not Like Us, is what decided the battle. Well, if it wasn't decided already, that clearly finished him, okay? So, especially given its commercial success. Now, Drake lost a record that he held since 2017 to a song that calls him a certified PDF file. Right? This referred to Not Like Us breaking the all-time record for biggest single day streams of a hip-hop song in U.S. Spotify history. One fan incorrectly cited the length of the record. Now, the previous holder, Drake's Girls Want Girls, featuring Lil Baby, was released in 2021. Another aspect of why people are handing the Rich Baby Daddy rapper the loss is because of the growing popularity of Metro Boomin's BBL Drizzy beat. Several rappers have tried their hand at rapping over it, but other fans have morphed the beat to fit into other genres such as merengue. All right, so I'm sorry, but it looks like Drake is done. Now, Drake and Kendrick Lamar's battle hit a peak last week. First, K-Dot released Euphoria on Tuesday afternoon, April 30th, before following up with 6/16 in LA on Friday morning, May the 3rd. And the part-time crooner fired back with Family Matters and a parody of Lamar's verse on the Bird Alive interlude via Instagram later that evening. However, the Pulitzer Prize winner immediately halted any momentum those records would have gained by releasing Meet the Grams almost half an hour later. He doubled down with Not Like Us on Saturday evening, and the Degrassi actor sent out the latest shot with The Heart Part 6 on Sunday evening. And when it didn't do well and it wasn't well received, and then everybody clowned him for trying to wave the white flag to surrender, well, you see how that turned out. All of a sudden after that, shenanigans start happening at his residence. Please pay attention, okay? Shenanigans started happening at his residence. So all I got to say is, it's a wrap, Drake. Sorry, not sorry. And Lucian Grainge thought he was going to get that $149 million for this whole thing, but now doesn't even want to give him his bonus. Please pay attention. So with that all being said, everyone please like and share this video. Make sure you like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all before you leave out of here. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Dr._A_Shakur, TikTok at Dr. A Shakur, and Twitter at DGoddess27. All right, truth over everything said. Drake need to be careful because if the companies can recoup their money with him alive, I'm just saying they have other methods of recouping. You already know, and that's exactly what I was talking about, beloved, when I did that TikTok video. Okay, these people don't be caring about beefs because they know they're going to get their money one way or another, and some of them absolutely do. Some of them absolutely do have life insurance on these folk. Okay, Empire Records, for those of you who are my day ones, you remember I did a whole expose on that a few years ago. Okay, back in 2021, I think it was. Jay Gray said $400 million in insurance. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. Nita to Mike's World said, I follow you on everything. Thank you, beloved. I appreciate you. Okay. With that all being said, Desmond says, Queen, now the game threw shots at Rick Ross. Is he trying to get some clout? Because that's what that sounds like. Okay, I'm not interested. At least not for now. With that all being said, listen, before I roll up out of here, let me just play this for y'all one more time. Lights up, everyone, please. Like and share. Thank you in advance.
OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho, say OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho, say OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Hey, hey, again, then step this way, step that way. Say OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Say OV-ho, then step. Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw. Man down, Carla Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They in the street and hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe on him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something P-Rest that's for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no love boy, you ball boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy, nigga better straighten they posture. Got favorites all up in contact, might write this with a document. Tell a pop star quit hiding, fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on, he fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena, that predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the road label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin making music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance, let me...
All right, with that all being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Okay, each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Oh, and also, for those of you who follow the spiritual channel, we'll be live on the spiritual channel at about 1:15. Okay, I'll send out the emails to those of you whose emails I do have. And don't forget, it's Trivia Fridays. Okay, and so that all being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of this day and enjoy your strong end, not the weekend, leaving you in a weakened state of mind. All right, and so be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Please pay attention. All right, so each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives.
Hell no.
All right. And I love you right black. You're welcome. I'll see you all on the next live. Not going live on the backup channel today, okay?
How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you have
Perplex said I'm crip walking on my way out. Okay?
And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day, beloved.
That fuck him up. I'ma do my stuff.
Yo, Nick, hit him with that flavor. Gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got